really long time no see.
Yeah, really.
Couple weeks, 2-3 weeks.
So how was it? Everybody you guys have been on trips. You guys have been jet setting around the world. How's it been?
Yeah, dude, just came back from London. Came back from Oregon.
Nice little calm trip.
Nice little calm trip. Went to Dubai. Checked out Dubai.
Went to Dubai.
Circled around to Australia.
Got pooped on in the clubs. Was it you who told me they do that in Dubai?
They do. Apparently they do. The princes, they love shitting. They love pooping,
Like
and they
to
love the fish in the ass thing.
Any fine girl you see on Instagram, she's probably gotten pooped on.
She's probably got pooped on in Dubai.
Yeah, that is confirmed.
I wonder, though, how many of them actually have gotten pooped on or peed on or something.
The numbers are high.
I mean, we talked about this a little bit before, but,
Yeah.
because I've heard they'll offer them like 10 grand, 15, 20
Oh,
grand.
it's more.
It's not, no, it's not like how much you think it'd be, like 100,000.
I know it's not like 100, but it's about a good 50.
But for 3 days, you get flown out, 3 days, get peed on.
I don't think I'd want to get pooped on for 10 grand.
It's like, 3,500 a day.
This is not good.
How much is that an hour?
It can't be good to get literally pooped on.
No, it's not. You go home and you don't know who you are anymore.
That's like degrading as a human, bro.
Yeah.
I know they don't have good showers.
You don't go to bed and not
no.
think of those hairy asses.
Bro,
Can I cover my eyes?
speaking of hairy asses and Arabs, I started watching this show, and you guys know I don't usually like reality shows and shit, but my girlfriend put it on while I was like cooking or washing dishes or something. I started watching it, and then I started getting into it. Mm. And it's called 90 Day Fiance, but it's called 90 Day Fiance the other way. So it's where the people who are like Americans fall in love with like somebody in a foreign country, and the Americans go to the foreign country to live with the person over there.
Oh, I like that.
So the one I was watching, it was like this white chick who like fell in love with this Korean dude, and he came to visit her in Vegas, and then literally he was there for only 3 weeks, and he knocked her up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then she has to go to live with him in Korea. So like she's like having to change her life and go to Korea. And then there's another one where it's like this 55-year-old white lady and this like 26-year-old, 27-year-old personal trainer in Qatar.
Oh no.
And he's like this like super like handsome Arab dude, and he's just like he's super Arab. He's like, you can't leave the house without me. Like, you need to do this, you need to do that.
I think I've seen the guy. Yeah, and he's like mean to her.
Yeah, he's kind of mean to her. And the whole time they're just arguing because like she doesn't understand the cultural differences. Like when you go to a place like that, women can't like go out at night. They can't wear certain things. And she's like bickering with him because she can't do that. And he's like telling her like, this is my culture. Like, what do you expect?
Also, they might arrest your ass.
Yeah.
If you do the
for
wrong
real.
thing. So let's be careful a little
They
bit.
will send your ass to jail.
Yeah.
And then there's another one where like this dude goes to like to Ecuador, like a very small like remote village.
Bro,
And,
hell no.
Bro, this shit seems so ass. With the
Get
whole
killed out there or something too. Somehow, I don't know.
the whole show is comprised of mostly just like the Americans do like basically selling all their shit, spending all their money because of course they have more money than the foreigners.
Yeah.
Taking their money over there, taking themselves over there, doing the long trip, blowing up their life essentially because they leave all their family behind. They sell their house, they sell everything. If they have dogs, they leave them and shit. So they're blowing up their lives, and they get to these foreign countries and they're like, this shit sucks. They're like,
why the fuck did I do this?
There's no good piping. There's no good hot water. Like the
no
food,
AC anywhere.
There's no AC. Like they're complaining about everything the entire time because they don't have the comforts that they have here. So they're complaining to the significant other, and they're complaining that they don't know the language, so they can't get around.
Yeah.
Like so they can't like call for a cab. They can't order at restaurants because they don't know the language.
That's gotta suck, man.
What did they expect?
Yeah,
exactly.
What did they think was going to happen? Like, oh, I'm a land and they're just going to throw me a parade.
Yeah, did you think it was gonna be just like here? You're going to fucking Ecuador or something? Some
Hell
small
no.
village in Ecuador?
Hell no.
But that is interesting. I mean, I can't even believe they would even agree to it.
like they're unbelievably down bad.
Yes,
I mean,
they're
I guess
down
because
bad.
aside from the show, who the fuck would agree to that? I would just be like, so long. I hope you and that baby live a beautiful life. I'll send you a couple of checks, but you won't be hearing from me in a couple months.
Dude, there was this
will be
one
it.
guy. This one dude, he was like, he grew up Mormon or something like that in Washington, and then I guess he's not Mormon anymore or whatever. But he met this like Ecuadorian chick, and he actually met her real life somewhere, like a party or something like that.
Okay.
And so he didn't meet her online, and they got together, and then he started dating her, and he would go visit her in her village or whatever in Ecuador. And then apparently at one point, like they got into an argument, and then they didn't really agree that they were taking a break, but she was like, "We're taking a break," and she cheated on him.
Ooh.
And he took her back, and then every time he wants to bring it up, she's like, "I don't want you to ever bring that up to me again." And bro, she treats him
Power
like
move.
she treats him like shit the entire time. So like at one point when she goes to visit him in the U.S. and her visa's running out in the U.S., so she can't stay there for long. And before he's driving her to the airport, he keeps telling her like, "I love you," and she doesn't say it back. That's one. Jeez. Two, she's like you're not going to get me any money before you take me to the airport? So she makes him go to an ATM.
Oh.
He takes out bands. Bands. Like, I don't,
They're recording all this.
Yes, it's all on TV.
Why?
Bands. And he gives it to her. And then also that same day, he had taken her on a shopping spree. So he took her like Marshalls, Home Goods, all these different places to buy a bunch of shit.
Oh.
And the whole time, he also reveals, because the producers ask him in an interview, like, how much money have you given her? And he's like, well, she has a cocktail bar she's trying to open over there, and we're going to work on the cocktail bar together.
Oh, hell
no. And
no.
then he's like, together, I've probably given her $40,000.
Oh my gosh, bro.
And this bitch has cheated on him.
Oh my gosh, and he
And
knows
she's like, don't ever bring it up ever again.
Bro,
Yeah.
she's
What did
like,
I
"Don't
say
ever-
about talking to me
Don't
about
you ever
that?
bring it up. Bro, she's so mean to him. So he
It's the
basically,
foulest thing I ever heard.
he decides to make the trip out there because he's like, I love her. I want to move over there. And she came over here. So he decides to sell his shit and then move to Ecuador, right? And like I said, she lives in a remote village. So she's
Yeah.
not close to any airport. She's like multiple towns and hours away from an airport. So he lands in the major airport in Ecuador. He had told her exactly when he's landing. He expected her to be there for him. She doesn't even show up.
She's
Then he-
sleeping.
Bro, he calls her and she's like, you need to start learning how to do things by yourself.
Oh my God.
The coldest fucking thing. She's just so mean.
I just need you to pick me up from the airport.
That's all I'm asking.
Have you
for.
ever been to an airport like that where you don't speak the language?
No, and it sounds
Like
terrifying.
another country, it's very hard to get
Yes,
around.
It's scary, bro.
It's very hard.
'Cause you don't know what you're doing.
The
you know what I
internet's
mean?
ass. Like you don't have your phone really
Exactly.
to use as a
Hot.
translator.
It's hot.
I know it's hot.
Yeah.
Usually it's fucking hot. So dude, he's sweating. He just took it must have been like a 10-hour flight or something. He has like 2 big like full-size bags and a carry-on and like a backpack, right? So he's carrying a bunch of shit for one person. He's like keep trying to go down like the escalator, like his shit keeps falling and people keep trying to help him. He's sweating like a pig, the poor fucking guy. And his girl just told him like, I'm not gonna fucking pick you up. She says, take the bus. And he's like, I don't even know how to take the bus. So he eventually figures out. He walks around for like 2 hours in the airport, and then he figures out where to take the bus, right?
Such a recipe for you're gonna take the wrong bus, bro.
So he takes the bus, and he's like, I hope I took the right one. And then he gets to a town, and then he has to take another bus, a transferring bus. So he has to find out where to take that. It takes him like 30 minutes. He's carrying around all this shit. At this point, he's on like dirt roads, and like his stuff is just falling on the fucking floor.
What is he doing? Is he just going up to people and doing charades?
No, he's just trying to find like because like at every little like town there's always like information centers or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So he's
I
trying to
see.
find
Like
like
at
that
the-
or like
okay.
a place to buy the bus ticket. So there they always have stuff posted in English and Spanish.
I see.
So eventually
Oh
he
my
finds
God.
it, and then he gets to like the on that bus, and it takes him to her village, and then she's waiting at that bus stop, and then she says, "Oh, by the way, it's a 30-minute walk from here to my grandma's house, which we're gonna be staying."
It's like she's doing it on purpose.
Oh, bro, she's fucking this guy over.
She must be doing it on purpose. Is she beautiful? Is she a beautiful woman or something?
No, she's mad as
They're
fuck.
they're never.
Is she way too good for him?
mid.
Is she way too good for
She's-
him though?
She's a little too good for him, but she's not like a
He's not
10 or
punching
anything.
high.
Why is he
Right.
agreeing to do this?
Yeah, he's not punching that high. Like he's
He's
not a
down
bad
bad,
looking
bro.
dude. Like he's not like a super handsome guy, but he's not like an ugly guy. He could probably get a decent looking white chick.
She sounds like she got a good neck on her
And
shoulders.
This chick, she got
Exactly.
pregnant, or
No,
she
that's
not-
not that
no,
one.
he's
That's
just
not that one.
She's
She
not
just-
pregnant.
he's
He's
just doing it for love of the game.
He's
He loves her.
He loves her. He's down bad for her.
Oh, I feel bad, bro. I don't even want to watch that.
I
Bro.
feel bad,
dude.
It's funny to me.
Bro,
But the
let me-
problem is they don't get the payoff. Like there is no revenge. This isn't a movie. Like at the very end, he won't punch her in the face and they're like, "I'm out of here,
The
bitch."
punani must just be crazy.
It's gotta
dude.
be great.
At the end, he's in debt and he goes home and he gets a $3,000 check from the show, and that's it.
So
and the producers are like, have a nice life.
Yeah. That
Have
was
a nice
really
life.
good TV, bud.
that was really good too. You can never
I'll
get a
see you
job.
never.
You can never get a job again because everybody will know what a simp you are.
Yeah, dude,
God,
like
bro.
at the very least, if you're not doing anything inappropriate, because this all sounds like he's doing nice things and he's being a good guy.
He's
But
being
my God, that makes you look like a fool.
He's being a good guy,
Oh.
but he's being a pushover to the point where it's like, dude, you gotta have a spine. Or
Yeah.
It's like you stop feeling bad for him because you're letting somebody treat you like that. That's on you. You know what I mean?
30-minute walk with 4
Bro,
luggages
and
on
he's
dirt road.
and she's barely helping him. But eventually, at one point, he's like, "Hey, like I need help," like because he's dropping because he's carrying a bunch
She's
of shit.
behind him. She's just following.
Yeah, on a dirt road, bro.
on her phone.
She's seriously.
Hurry up.
Hurry up,
bro. They get
Turning
there.
around.
He's sweating. It's late at night. There's no
Oh.
AC in this place. It's just like a bunch of like brick walls and like tarps and stuff. There's no roof.
Man.
Jeez.
There's no like plugs in the wall. There's like a little bit of electricity here or there. And then he's like, "This is where we're gonna be staying." And she's like, "Yeah, do you have a problem? This is my grandma's house. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, it's not gonna be like it is in the States." And he's like, "I don't know. I was just asking." He's like, "I thought you had an apartment." And she's like, "Oh, they're fixing the roof of my apartment or whatever."
She lied.
Yeah. So he says like, "All right." So he sleeps there, and then like they're interviewing her the first night. She's like, "He just complains so much." That's what she says.
Oh my
okay,
God.
it's a cardboard box that we live in. So what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 4 pieces of 4x4, 6x4.
Just grab a fan and shut up.
Yeah.
And then all right. So the next day they go to family dinner, right? And
Oh no!
listen,
no.
she has like little siblings, like between like 10 years old to like 15. So she has like younger siblings. So he's like trying to show them magic tricks, and the grandma's there, the family's there.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
And he's doing like magic tricks you do at like a kid's party. Like you get the card, and then somebody has the card, and you know, like they take it out, and then you put a little bit of like ash in your skin, and then you rub it, and you're like, look, it's a 3 of hearts, and there's like a 3 and a heart on your skin.
Yeah.
Silly things like that. But these people are fucking backwards. They don't have any technology. They don't. I mean, they have some technology, but they're not like. It's not like here. It's not like the U.S.
They called him a witch.
Yeah.
Bro, the grandma was looking at him. She's like, and then they're interviewing.
Get shit away from the kids.
Bro, they were interviewing her, and she was like, he's doing black magic. That's what she was saying in Spanish.
This poor guy, he thought he was doing something nice. He comes into this other country, and they're
Oh,
like, "This
no.
motherfucker's a witch."
Bro, the reaction
He's
he
a
got.
wizard.
The reaction he got was not what he wanted. Everybody,
The kids were loving it
The
or
kids
not?
were loving it, but everybody, all the adults were looking at him like, "You're doing fucking black magic."
Before that, were they being nice to him, or are they all kind of the same attitude as the lady?
They were actually much nicer to him than the
Oh,
lady.
that's sad.
Okay. I mean, I have so many questions. Like, do they have good times? Are there any times where they're having like
There's
they're in
some
love, or they
there's
constantly?
Some moments where they're loving, but honestly, she's just super rude to him most of the time, bro. She's just treating him like shit and just
guy might
walking,
be,
walking all over him,
I think he's a cuck sub.
bro. He is
Legitimately, maybe he kind of likes it or something.
Maybe at one point, he meets up with one
Is it
of
a white dude?
yeah, it's a white dude.
Okay,
Can I
see
see him,
her.
Gio?
I think it's
Let me
it
see.
that one. This one.
Nah. It's what's his name? Type in, I think his name is Chris and Evelyn. 90 Day
Evelyn, huh?
Is his name Chris? Just put Evelyn 90 Day Fiance, and then the white dude will pop up.
The white people will pop up.
You'll
Then
see.
after that first day, how long is he there for? Like that the show's recording?
So,
is
listen-
it over? The show's over?
Yes,
Like,
let me describe it. So he's trying to, because Ecuador has the same thing as here in the U.S. Like you can't stay there for no reason. You need some kind of visa.
It's Evelyn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he needs the visa to be able to stay, and the only way to get it is if she agrees to marry him. And he's already asked her like 2 times before, and she said no both times. So he's pulling up with a
Wait,
ring.
they're not even engaged?
No,
What the fuck is
she
going on?
doesn't want to marry him. She,
I ain't gonna lie. That shit alright.
yeah, that's what I said.
That shit
she's
aight. I ain't gonna
very
lie to you.
mid.
What? No, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
She's mid as hell.
Let me see
bro.
one more time, Joe.
I don't know.
To ruin,
I mean, compared to him, no, that's pretty good.
to ruin your life.
Hold on.
Wow,
Hold
you
on.
never know.
The way I see it is like,
You
listen,
never know how love works.
Well, bro, listen. We're from. Nah, man. You guys are. Nah.
That's
Listen.
not bad to me, AB.
I mean, she's not bad, but it's not worth letting somebody treat you like
Of
that.
course, even if she was, even if
And-
she looked like fucking Kim, not Kim Kardashian's not beautiful,
Bro.
but a dime, still I wouldn't do that.
The way I saw it is like, we're from Texas, so we've seen like a million fucking Hispanic chicks. They're like, not, you know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah,
not
that
like
is true.
anything
I guess
crazy.
so,
Versus
huh?
like
It is
for,
a Houston thing though.
if he was from
He could
Idaho,
be
or
for
from
that
fucking-
guy,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. He like where he's from. There's probably all white chicks. He's Mormon. He's probably never been with Hispanic chicks.
Oh, he's
she,
Mormon. I forgot
She
about
probably
that.
changed his
said,
life.
My God,
He said, "My God,
look at the
My
color
alien
of her skin. My alien God.
I need to give her
Joseph
alien
Smith.
God. I need
my
to give her
Joseph Smith.
$40,000 right now."
$40,000, bro.
You know what? She wants a cocktail shop. Me too.
I love it. Yeah, I've been thinking about that too.
Bro, but
That's crazy to me, man.
it's insane. Anytime he brings up like, oh, like when we're married or when we have kids, anytime he says something like that, she's like, I don't want that. She's like, I don't want that for like, I don't want to be married. I don't ever want to have kids. Like she keeps telling him that.
So she's
And-
giving him all the signs, and he just says, "Nah."
Yeah, he keeps saying in his mind,
He's like, "Nah, I'm gonna marry this."
he's like,
motherfucker."
I'm gonna convince her. Like, I need to convince her to marry me to stay, so I can stay in Ecuador and shit.
Bro, this poor guy.
The life of a pretty woman. She just went over there to another state, got tens of thousands of dollars, and the guy's just chasing her around everywhere. And she's like, "Fuck off!
Get away from me."
But yeah, we don't. I don't know. Whatever.
Bro, and
Whatever you want to do.
Take the bus.
Take the bus. Stop
Bro.
nagging me." And the guy's just like, "How much money do you need?"
He's rolling his shit on the side of the road.
He's like, "Will you please?"
I'm doing it for
marry
love.
me?"
Bro, at one point, some other dude in the town who knows English, he knows English too, and he knows Spanish. He takes the guy with him on a hike, the white guy, and he tells him like, "Hey, bro, like, listen, like, everybody in the town is calling you a cuckold because they know that Evelyn's ex-boyfriend came here and fucked her, and like,
She told him right off the bat, or like, how did he find out, or did she just?
He-
like,
Oh, that's the one that cheated on him.
yeah, I guess he found out because he saw her
Oh,
Instagram because she was like one of those
no.
chicks who's like real cool with her ex, and the guy came to like visit her,
Oh.
and he fucked her while they were on a break, quote
She
unquote.
posted and shit. Okay, she didn't care at all.
Yeah,
She posted his dick.
She didn't try to hide it up.
she basically posted his
She posted his
dick.
dick.
He's like, I think they might be having
Dude,
sex.
so
She might have cheated on me.
It doesn't look like mine.
the guy telling him,
Weird.
the guy telling him who's supposed to be his friend, like telling him like, "Hey, bro, like she cheated on you with another guy." He also tells him like, "Oh, I've also fucked her like twice in the past."
right, if you don't believe that, I'll tell you right now. I also fucked it.
He said before you got with her. He says before you got with her.
Before you got with her.
Before you were
A little bit after. But mostly
And maybe a little bit yesterday.
maybe a little bit yesterday.
I can tell you exactly what it looks like. It leans to the left.
I can
Has
tell
a
you
little beauty mark next to it.
Describe it. I don't believe you describe it.
Bro, so this bitch is just getting ran through, and this poor dude.
That's
is
exactly what I imagined to be happening. Because I know that shit is fire.
What's his reaction? Is he just like,
he's just so deflated. He's just like,
darn,
his head's down.
darn it,
Oh man, it just
Bro,
breaks
and
my
then-
heart to hear that.
son of a gun.
And then when he brings it up with her, she blows up on him, bro. She goes fucking nuts. She's like, "How could you bring that up to me? Like, we agreed you could never bring up anything I've done in the
She's
past."
Fire.
She's like, "You have to,
She's
you have
fire.
to, you have to get past what we did in the past and leave that behind.
yeah,
That's
leave
so
behind the
cold.
fact that I
Fucking
cheated on
convenient.
you."
So she cheated on him. Now she's gaslighting him.
Yes.
And he's just like, I don't know what to do.
And she gaslights him into apologizing. Pretty
That's
much.
fire.
I'm so sorry for asking you.
To where
about
he
the time you
apologizes.
cheated on me.
Yeah.
Sorry about bringing that up again, babe.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm so sorry. Sorry about that. Here's $1,000.
Should I call the bus for us?
She's like, no, I'll be driving my car. You can take the bus.
It's
See them
nuts,
two legs,
though,
you got to
man.
put them to work.
Yeah. Wow, dude. That's
That's
And then,
fire.
let me tell you guys about the other couple. The
it's real though, right? Like,
yeah, this is real. Bro.
there's
These are
nothing
real
about
people.
this that looks fake.
No, these are people
No,
with
that
real
show is
relationships.
very real. Like they are just, I don't know what
Dude,
the word
like the
even
people aren't
is.
playing it up for the camera. Like this
Nah,
is
bro.
Nah,
who
these
they
are these are real. These are real people.
These are real people.
They're real
I
issues.
was kind
bro.
of like just breaking down, just being like, I'm gonna go home. forget it.
Most of them should fucking go home.
Well, all of them should leave.
They should get their asses out of those countries.
Do they all stay by the end of the show? Most of the time?
Most of them stay.
Wow.
Like 95% of them stay.
horrible.
Do they integrate?
Stupid.
What happens with this guy at the end?
They struggle. They depend pretty much entirely on the other person, and it pisses the other person off. So in the case of
that's annoying.
in the case of like the guy from Qatar, the personal trainer, and then the fucking the old white lady, she's like 55 years old. The whole time I'm looking at her, I'm like, and she's kind of overweight. I'm like, why the fuck would this dude want to marry this chick? But anyways,
She got
Got
money,
bands.
right? She
Bro.
got money?
somewhat, but she's not like rich.
Oh.
Anyway, so she sells all her shit to move over here, right? And she
One of the worst countries in
there's a scene before she moves where she's like she goes to a sex shop and she's telling the camera like he's a nice guy but he doesn't know how to please a woman and like he needs to learn like certain things about being in bed with a woman.
Oh,
so she
boy.
goes and she buys
Get him
like
with that shit.
bro, she buys a bunch of dildos and vibrators, like a bunch of toys, like I'm like a comical amount of toys, right? And she
A
buys,
shopping cart full of toys.
bro, and she goes and she's like talking to the representative at the dildo store, and
Mr. Dildo.
Mr. Dildo, she's talking to the representative,
Mr. Dildo, how are you?
Bill Dildo, nice
Bill
to meet you.
Dildo's even funnier.
Bill Dildo, nice to meet you.
Bill Dildo.
She's talking to the dildo representative, and then she's explaining.
dildo home with the dildo.
Dildo.
She's explaining her conundrum that her man from Qatar doesn't know how to please a woman, and that she needs to help him. And so she buys a book that's called Sex for Dummies. You know, like the For Dummies book.
Oh my god!
It's a For Dummies book.
It's
And
by
she-
the same people, the
yes,
yellow?
yes, the yellow.
Good for them.
She buys the Sex for Dummies. She takes all this stuff over there, and they're the first night they're in their apartment.
She takes it to Qatar?
Yes, they're.
dildos to guitar.
Yes, bro.
When did she land? Did they check her shit?
No, listen. So she takes the dildos to guitar, and then they get into like their bed or whatever, and it's the first night, and I guess they had just had sex, and they're filming the next night,
Yeah.
and she's talking to the camera, and she's like, he didn't really know how to please me that well, like I wish he knew more things, and then there's a scene of her like he's in bed, like hanging out, just chilling on it.
She's going like this with the dildo.
Bro, listen, he's just chilling in bed, and she brings out the dildo new out of the package, and she opens it, and then she gets it out and she presses it on and going, and she hands it to him. And he's never seen anything like. He doesn't know. He's like, what is this? He's laughing. He's like, I don't know what this is, and like, he's playing with it, and she tells
Your
him,
teeth? You brush your teeth? What do you do with this?
she tells him like it's for sex, pretty much.
Yeah.
And they keep calling sex jiggy jiggy, so it's just like this is for the jiggy
I
jiggy.
actually like that
That's
a lot.
hilarious.
Let's get jiggy.
She's like, whenever they say sex, they're like jiggy jiggy. And then, bro, he gets so pissed. He's like, what the fuck is this? Fuck you. I'm a man. And so he tells her, he's like, I need to get out of here. You're pissing me off. He's like, I want you to throw it away. And he's
Burn
like,
it.
And he's like telling her like it's offensive that she even brought him that. And
So
then,
she pulls it out and he's like, oh, what is this? And then she tells him, he's like, what the fuck?
yeah, right.
What have you brought
It
him
goes in you.
He gets heated. And he has to go for a walk. He gets so angry. He's like, he has to go for a walk.
I can't be in the same room as you right
Can't
now.
stand it, bro.
And those things.
And then he at some point it cuts to him like talking to the camera. And he's like, I am Tunisian. I am man. I can please her. I don't know why she needs this. It's fucking hilarious.
I mean, you would think he's a handsome guy. He's 25.
He's
You would
pretty
think
handsome,
he could do the job, but apparently not.
Not to no 55-year-old woman.
Yeah,
Maybe the job can't be done.
Maybe the
it's a hard job.
can't
I
be
think
done.
the job might be over. Job site's closed.
Job site's been closed for many years. Come on, bro.
I mean, that must be kind of tough, right? I would imagine making like a 60-year-old woman come. That has to be pretty hard to do, I would think. Or they're just really good at it and they know.
I don't know
Bro.
how many juices they have left.
Bro, them wheels are running dry, bro.
Yeah, dude, that's tough.
She might need a refill.
Oh my
Get
god,
a
dude.
refill.
That is so fucking funny.
Man,
And-
you are near 60. You could tell him what to do.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Or maybe there's a language barrier.
She's
and he
probably
doesn't understand.
no. He speaks good English. I think
Maybe he doesn't give a fuck.
I
Maybe
think
not.
she's just much more experienced than him. Like he's in the Middle East, so he's probably has not had that much sex. compared
true.
To her,
and
you know what I mean?
25. I mean, that's 2 years younger than us.
True.
What, I mean,
Nah,
you know,
I think
which
he's
is still pretty old.
I think,
but
he, I think
at
he's
25, I
I
didn't
think
give a
he's not
fuck.
25. He's like 20. He's like our age, like 28, something like that.
Okay.
28, 29.
I didn't give a shit.
I mean, 25 was already not that young. I was giving him a little benefit.
Versus 55 is a big difference.
I don't
though.
want to
Yeah.
fuck no damn 55.
Yeah,
man.
that's
that sounds
insane.
like a headache.
He's going in there doing the drill bit. And
He's
she's
doing
like,
the
I
drill
don't-
bit.
His jackhammer.
Yeah, I learned this on Jersey Shore. I learned
What do
this
Americans like?
yeah, in real world.
And then she keeps trying to get her son's approval of the relationship. And her son's like, "No, I don't approve of this relationship."
Well,
First
you
of all,
just like him.
he doesn't make you come.
Mom, he doesn't make you come.
Mom, he's not satisfying you the way I did.
Oh,
She's like, I know, son, I know.
I know, but we're learning. We're getting there.
let the boy watch. The boy watch. The whole time the son
He's
is
bounding down.
the son is also mad. He's mad too because like this is fucking with his mama's money.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah,
he's fucking with his money.
that is true.
'Cause he's like, I want to make sure you can still support me. Even
I
though
mean-
he's like 22, but he's like, I want you to be able to support me.
Oh my god.
How do you giving all your money away to this fucking Arab son of a bitch? Who is this fucking guy? What
about me, Mom?
What about me?
Oh
That's
my
hilarious,
God,
dude.
that'd be so funny. Bro.
That's everything about that is so fun.
It's-
How old is the son?
He's like 22.
yeah.
So he's like around the same age as the dude.
Yeah, not that far off.
That's his
honestly.
bro. That's his brother.
That is insane. How do you look at your mother the same? She brings home
It's
a fucking
so fucking weird.
because not only is it a young guy, but everything
my
else
God,
along with it, like who he is.
Yeah, bro. Where he's
Where
back
he's-
in,
where you're
he's-
moving to?
Yeah,
Yeah,
where you're
moving back
moving
and
to?
forth or whatever.
Did the son go with her, or is he still in America?
No, he's in America. He's like, I'm not gonna go with you.
Hell no, they
Jesus,
can't drink over there.
That is so funny.
Oh my
Speaking of
God.
flights, going back and forth and shit. I was just in Oregon.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I got so close to missing a flight. The closest by far that I've ever been to missing a flight.
The returning or the going?
The
flight?
returning. So I had 2 layovers, right? I had a layover going in Salt Lake City and then a layover coming back in Dallas. So going, the flight departed at like 7:15, right? Which is pretty early, but whatever, I can manage it.
Yeah.
But the flight leaving Oregon was at 5:15
In the
AM?
morning?
a.m.
Oh, it's a red eye. That's
so
a red
I was
eye.
prepared. I was prepared to sleep like 3 hours, whatever,
Yeah.
So I went to sleep at like midnight or something like that. I was gonna wake up at like 3:30, 3:40.
Oh,
One of
That's
the
too
convenient
late.
things-
You played
That's too
with
late.
fire right
No,
there,
no,
brother.
but look, listen to this. Well, yeah, I was because
That's way too late, bro.
But to give you like some reasoning, I ended up getting. So remember, I ended up telling you guys about the homeless thing in the park and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
I ended up going to a Hyatt by the airport, and it was actually really fucking nice.
Hyatts are nice hotels, man. Of course.
No, but I mean the other ones are Hyatts too. But this one actually had parking. Like it had
Oh,
self
that's
parking.
legit. That's cool.
There was no.
No
I had.
valet bullshit.
Yeah, none of that valet
Yeah,
bullshit.
that's nice.
Big streets. It was connected to the highways everywhere.
Okay,
But
good.
the best part is that it was literally 7 minutes away from the airport.
Yeah.
And the Portland airport, they have the car rentals in that bitch. You don't have to take a shuttle to go to it.
Oh, okay.
So you just go walk into another part of the airport. You just pull
Drop
the car out,
off, yeah.
and then when you come back, you just park the car there, walk right into the airport. So I'm
And
like,
then walk
this
to your
is-
gate. That's
Yeah, I'm
or
like, all
security.
right,
That's cool.
we'll knock this in and out. It would do this shit in an hour. We'll be it.
Real
we get
easy
there.
peasy.
So I was expecting to get there at like the flight left at like 5:15. I think we were gonna try to get there at like 4 or something like that, right?
Okay.
4 or 4:15, which is
You're still cutting it too close.
I know,
Bro, 'cause
I
what
know.
if there's a Russian? You never know. Sometimes there's weird random rushes. at
I
like
did a lot of
4 a.m.
research and I was like, how long does it usually take to get through security, all that shit?
What
And
you
they
gotta do
didn't.
is when you land, you gotta look around.
Yeah.
You gotta do a little check and see. All right, that bitch looks skinny over there. I ain't going over there.
I mean, it was 5 a.m. on a Wednesday, so I'm like, this should be cool, right? It was, all right, it was cool, but we just got there that late.
was it This Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I parked the car, right? We're running late as it is.
What
Like I'm
time? It's
speeding
like
there.
4:30 already. 4:40.
Oh, it's probably like 4:20 as I pull into
So the flight's gonna.
Oh,
so the flight's
oh,
gonna
oh.
board.
55 minutes.
So
Oh,
it board.
no.
No, it leaves at 5:15, but it probably boards at like 4:30,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So it's probably boarding while you're pulling up in the rental car.
Yeah, it boards at 4:45. I think
Yeah.
30 minutes before it starts boarding.
They're doing the little jog with
Right?
the bag.
Yes. So I'm driving to the car rental. I'm like, all right, we're not making good time, but look, we're gonna get there. I pull into the car rental place. That bitch says employees only. I'm like, fuck. I went the wrong way. I guess I put the wrong address in. So I get back in. I drive another 6 minutes. Actually, go drop the car off. We're literally running, right?
Oh, no.
We run into the terminal. We're going through security. Dude, I'm just like tapping my foot, just like, oh my fucking God, bro. We're going to miss this flight.
That shit is the worst.
I'm getting this close to being like, hey, listen, like, do you mind if I fucking get in front of you? Because
I think they let you. If
They'll let you.
Yeah.
If you
tell
show
them.
them the thing, they'll
Let you.
But I'd have to skip through a line of people.
They still let you.
Oh, yeah.
They still let you. I mean, who gives a fuck about the people? But they still let you if you show them the thing.
Yeah, I mean, who gives? When we were departing Houston, like to go over there was someone doing that, and we let him through. I was like, no, dude, go ahead, go through.
Yeah.
What difference is it gonna make to me? So anyways, we get through the security, right? It's moving pretty quick, and it's not the lines aren't long, but we're just that late that like we're like trying to.
You're like, fuck.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
this is not good. There should be nobody in this line. That would be perfect. So we get to the front, right? We start running down to the gates. We're in the wrong fucking terminal.
Oh no,
Brother. Oh, my God.
I talk to this lady. It's an American it's an American Airlines flight. It's all like Delta and other shit. And I'm like, hey, excuse me, I'm looking for this gate. She's like, oh, you're in the wrong terminal. It's actually the terminal across from there. I look at this lady in her face. I'm like, what can you do for me, please? Because I'm about to miss this flight. Please help me. And she's like, I can't do anything. She's like, you have to go over there like now. So I'm like, all right. I turn and I start running. Right. My girlfriend is like behind me, just like we're running with our luggages through the airport.
You're running ahead of her.
Yeah.
You're leaving. She's gone.
Listen, as long as one of us is there to speak on behalf of both of us.
Yeah.
But I'm still waiting for her a little bit.
She can catch up and you be like, listen, my girlfriend, she's in the restroom. She's coming. Or something like that. You know what I mean?
Like, we need the whole party here. We're gonna leave.
Yeah, you got to power on ahead.
God, bro.
So we're running. We go to the other terminal, and then we get to that security, and it's short. It's much shorter than the other one, but still, there's enough people, and we're so late at this point
Wait,
that I'm
you
like,
have
we
to
need
go through security again?
Yeah, because we're in a different terminal.
No, you should be able to go.
Not all airports are like that, G.
Oh, damn.
Only Houston's like that.
Yeah.
But not all of them are like that,
That's
which is
wild.
it's very inefficient. But yeah, not all of them are
Because
like that.
they should there should be some sort of computer thing where they press checked.
Well, it should be the airport should be designed in the case to where
Where
you
they
can
have
get to any
travel in
terminal
there. Yeah.
after you go through security.
Oh,
once.
yes.
That's how almost all airports are in the world. But some of them are very inefficiently designed.
There probably was a way, but it was faster to just run across the street instead of getting on whatever train bullshit they have.
Oh, yeah,
because
there's
you
that
could go
too.
back onto the street, get a gun, and then come back in and be like, I got checked.
I got checked.
is-
I'm good.
I'm good, guys.
Wow, man, what you mean?
You got shurikens on you. And so I get to the other security. And at this point, I'm like, this is it. Like, we're not going to make this shit. Once the lady told me you're in the wrong terminal, I was like,
Yeah,
like
that's
Damn.
we're done, but let's try, right? So I'm running. My girlfriend's pissed at me because I'm making her run. But I'm like, I'm like, you're going to be more mad if we're 4
missed
minutes
the fucking
away.
flight.
Yeah, if we were this close to catching it, but we didn't. So I get there, I get to the front, and I tell the lady again. I'm like, "Listen, lady, please help me out. I'm about to miss this flight." She's like, "Just go to the express one." There was like 3 people there, so I was like, "Oh, thank God." The lady in front of me, I don't know what the hell she had in her bag, but they're telling her to take something out of her bag. She's going through her bag, pulling out sweatshirts.
Oh,
no.
I'm like standing there, right? I'm standing there for like 60 seconds, and then I'm like, I must say something. So I'm like, listen, please, I'm so sorry, but like we're about to miss this flight. Like, can I please get in front of y'all? So she ends up, I guess that speeds her up, and she puts everything back in. And she like moves, and then I get through, right?
Okay.
We start running to the gates, and at this point, we're running for real. Like, I don't know what time it is now, but we are really, really close to
Like
missing
when you
it.
get to the gate, to your actual gate, is
Yeah.
there people in line waiting, or are they already on the plane?
That's the thing. I can't see it yet.
Ooh.
So, like, I have to run down a long hallway, take a turn, run down another long hallway,
Ooh,
and then you get to where
man.
all the gates are. So I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I have time. There could be no one on it.
Yeah.
So I'm running and shit. At this point, because they can close the doors 15 minutes before departure time. If
Yeah, they
everyone's
could.
on.
But they'll stay until the departure time, though.
Yeah, and
Oh,
especially
if you're
because
not on it?
you bought a ticket, so
Yeah.
they're waiting on you.
Yeah.
They will call
Yeah,
you on the intercom.
they'll
Be
call
like,
you. They'll call you.
Yeah.
I didn't want them to get on the loudspeaker and call my ass. I was like, I got to get there, dude.
It is embarrassing.
Listen, I wanted no room for error. We needed to be on that flight. I cannot miss this shit, right? It's just annoying. And then
Oh my
it goes
God.
into another flight, and then God knows what happens there.
Yeah.
It wasn't a long layover. So I'm running. We finally get there, and I see from a distance and there's a line, and I'm like, thank
Yeah,
God.
bro.
Damn.
D27, there's people in line. And I get there, and it was the most packed flight that we've had in all the 4 flights we took.
Damn.
So I'm like, thank God.
You got saved.
Yeah,
by
I
the
got
line.
saved by the amount of people and shit, and people slowly getting in and all that stuff.
Dude, it must have been
It
a
was
fucking
close, bro.
Must have been a breath of fresh air when you were like, "Oh, thank God, I fucking
Well,
didn't miss this shit."
Once I saw it from a distance, I was like, yes, bro, yes. I was looking, I was like, if it's empty, dude.
Bro, if
oh
it's
my
empty,
God.
that shit is scary,
I'm gonna
bro.
drop this fucking thing and like take off and catch the. I'm gonna knock on the door. Hey, let
me on.
But yeah, I was really close, and it was very stressful. It's not
I have
fun.
my ticket.
And I'm usually early, but I just
do you feel
time
like you,
got the best.
Do
of
you
me
feel like
last
you've
time.
learned a lesson?
Oh yeah. Well, listen, I'm not flying all over the place all the time, but every time I do fly, I'm pretty good about getting there on time. You know, usually more on time than I even need to be. I have like an extra hour, 45 minutes.
I like
Before
having a nice hour in there.
I like a
nice.
nice hour buffer time.
Yeah.
You get some food or whatever.
Especially because you just never know what security is like. At like other airports, you just don't know, bro.
I create, especially for like international flights. I
Bro.
I put in multi-hour.
I would do like 5 hours.
buffers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
international, you gotta
'Cause
be
you don't
careful.
you don't know what you're getting
I would
into.
spend the whole day at the airport.
That's a big flight too. Who knows how that? Because
Yeah, sometimes the bitches are packed.
yeah,
and if you
going
miss
somewhere
it,
like-
oh my God.
they have to get the next one and shit. Oh,
If you miss an international, you're gonna be in the airport for like 18 hours
bro, it's
before
bad.
you leave anywhere.
and all the other 4 flights I took, I didn't pay for no goddamn seats. I'm not doing it. So,
Yeah, no, never. I never pay for seats.
I'll let the-
It's a ripoff.
yeah,
I'm a bitch.
You pay for it?
I pay for a seat.
bro. There's 4 flights.
Oh,
$7
never mind.
a piece.
Yeah, you got it. You got
for
it.
each flight.
Well,
no
do
way,
you,
Jose.
Gio, do you pay for it for the leg room, or do you pay for it to have like I want to sit here?
I want to make sure I'm on the plane. So there are some airlines like you fly, you'll buy a ticket, but they won't give you a seat assignment, and they'll be like, all right,
But
bitch.
just do no standby. You
The
don't
only
wanna do
ones,
standby.
the only
No,
ones that do that
sometimes-
are like the budget ones, like Spirit and Frontier. But if you buy a
Frontier, I
ticket,
get
with,
that,
if you
yeah.
buy a ticket with United, you'll usually
yeah, because
99% of the time you'll get a seat.
Man, you fly Houston to LAX, that bitch will get full. And
It will get full,
You'll be on the
so-
standby list like, what about me?
But Gio, I think for sure you'll get on it because there's other people that I think are on standby, so they can kick them off.
Yeah.
But if they do have to kick you off, apparently they are very generous with how much they give you. Like,
I
think legally-
like basic economy and all that.
Yeah.
stuff.
Or they do you like the poor Chinese dude, bro.
wait, what happened to Chinese dude?
Or was it Chinese dude or Vietnamese dude? I don't remember who it was. But the one that dragged
his
out.
ass
Do you
off
remember
the-
that, bro?
But why?
The doctor.
Because they oversold the flight.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he said he was
Oh.
like they were just pointing people at people, and he was like, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Oh, so they just randomly chose him. They're like,
Yes, and they started
Chinese
dragging
man.
him.
And they'll do that thing where like they'll be like, oh, if you don't need to make this flight, we'll give you a voucher or whatever for like another flight. And it's
which
like,
I would do because I've heard that they'll give you
Bro.
like $1,300.
They keep bidding it up.
Yeah.
Sometimes they give you cash too.
Or sometimes
Houston
it'll be
to
a
LAX,
multiple of how much
they
you
said-
paid for the.
They said if you
Yeah.
don't want to do Houston to LAX, they will give you $1,000 and an overnight
I'll do
hotel.
that. I had a
And a
friend
ticket.
who was going
That's
to I
fantastic.
think Cali, and when she was coming back, they did that. They ended up giving her a $700 voucher plus
Bro,
a
it's
new
cold.
ticket.
It's cold.
Yeah, that's solid.
That's not bad. You pay $100 for a hotel or whatever, 150. Now you got extra money.
You'll be solid.
Yeah, why not?
God damn.
It depends
Shit
what
was
your
crazy.
plans were too. Like if you rented like an Airbnb though or something like that.
Yeah,
And
you're
if you
fucked.
get there a day late, you just lost out on like a ton of fucking money.
True. I guess
And the time,
car rental.
Yeah,
and
the car
shit like
rental.
that.
You have to move everything around.
Yeah,
it's
it
a
is a
pain in
lot.
the ass.
But all the other flights, we got seats together just coincidentally on a
Yeah.
nice two row seat thing. So I was like, this is great. Just me and her, just me and my girlfriend.
Man.
And but that flight that we barely made it to, we got stuck in different seats, and they were both middle seats.
Oh,
So I was
you got
no.
fucked.
Mine was a side seat, but like I was next to 2 strangers, and I'm sweating and huffing and puffing.
Wait.
Dude, I slept like a
You
fucking
mean- you
cat
mean-
who just got rescued. Oh, I'm safe now.
You mean an aisle or a window?
I mean, window.
Window. That's
Yeah.
a solid seat.
My girlfriend.
I
Got stuck in
prefer
that bit.
aisle.
I'm an aisle
I'm
guy.
an aisle guy.
I
Me
don't like
too.
the window.
I'm always
Yeah.
That's a
aisle.
lot of pressure.
Damn, she
And
got middle though.
I was actually supposed to get the aisle, but they like ended up getting out to let me in, and I was like, I don't even feel like fighting. with
Yeah.
them. I don't feel
Oh,
like
I'm
being-
fighting.
I'm fighting. I'm
Bitch,
getting
sit
my aisle
down.
every time.
It ended up coming in handy because I got to lean up against the window and just take a
That's
nice
You could lean on
pillow.
them.
You said lean on
You could have
that.
slept on them.
I could have. You're right. I'm about to
Yeah.
give me a Delta credit card. They got the TVs on that bitch.
Bro.
Deltas are
No
some of
TVs
Deltas
is
are
ass.
actually pretty decent flights.
Hey, everybody like to talk shit about United. United got TVs and all them bitches.
No, it doesn't.
United
Oh wait.
is so uncomfortable though.
Oh, I took
It's
American.
not that
Don't
American
cap.
Airlines does.
It's so
It's
uncomfortable.
not that bad.
Them
Get a United
seats
credit
are
card, then you
bad.
get the United Club access.
what you going there doing?
Well, I've heard the club
I
is
go in
nice.
there act silly.
eating grapes.
Eating grapes. LAX, they had free breakfast in that bitch.
Yeah, I've heard they
That's
have free
nice.
food in them, bro. That's nice.
I was
is
having
pretty
a good
nice.
old
The
time.
lounge.
Them
I
white
just
people
I
were
need the
scared of
TV,
me.
dude. I don't like a flight without a TV. I need a good TV.
Yeah.
Most of them have it.
Watch the gentleman.
Unless you have like a really short flight, like a 2 or 3 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes those don't have it, but not most flights that are like a little bit longer. They'll have the TV.
United
for
got
sure.
the TVs with the Bluetooth. So you can hook your
Fire.
headphones up to it.
That's
pretty
absolute
nice.
fire. Wow. But Oregon was beautiful, guys. I always said Denver's gorgeous and everything, and it is. I think if I ever move somewhere, I would still probably move to Denver just because of the vibes. You know, it's just, I don't know. But
I heard Portland's a good city to live in.
bro, Portland, I would say for sure is more beautiful than Colorado. That shit is gorgeous, man. Everywhere you go, it's huge, lush trees. Like before we even landed, you could see them all. It's just fucking miles and miles of beautiful
fucking
trees, thick as hell, big as shit, and
Fat ass trees. Absolute
trees.
badonkadonks.
God damn. You see the trunk on that
stump on that
tree?
bitch?
Trunk on that. Oh.
That trunk on that bitch?
Did you do any good hikes?
Yeah, so the first day we just went to this like lookout point, and we went to get like food and shit like that, whatever, like the groceries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we just went to this nice lookout point, drove around a little bit. The second day, where did we go? So the nice thing about Oregon is that they have like all kinds of like mountains and stuff like that, and the trees and the water. They have but they have the coast right there too. So they have waterfalls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's like an hour, 20-minute drive from this city called Seaside, where Portland is, and it's like a coastal city. Bro, it's fucking beautiful. Damn. They have dozens of hiking trails along, looking at the coast. They have
Sounds
multiple
nice.
coasts, and then if you go further down, because Portland is all the way in the southern part of Oregon.
Yeah.
But if you go down into the part where there's not as many, like Eugene and shit like that, Salem, bro, they have some gorgeous shit down there. It's just a long drive. I wanted to go to this place called Crater Lake. It's starting to get really big, like a big underrated hidden gem attraction in the
Yeah,
U.S.
it's supposed to be really nice.
It looked beautiful, but it was a 4.5 hour drive.
Oh,
4.5 hour. Oh, I couldn't
But
do
if I had
it.
one
on
more
vacation?
day,
Hell nah.
I would have done it.
Damn.
I would have done it, to be honest.
I'm guessing are like the cities or the places y'all are going to, are they spread out, or is it like you can go here, then go more south or more north, and it's like all connected?
Well, so we ended up going to these waterfalls, which is like some really popular waterfalls. I forget what they're called, Watiki or something, some name like that.
Yeah.
And that was like 35 minutes to the east
Okay.
from where we were, and then Seaside was like an hour 20 to the west, all the way to the coast.
That's annoying.
But everything else, that's like all the beautiful nature shit, is all down.
okay.
So all that shit, you can go to Salem, you find some nice stuff, but the real nice shit is like an hour, like 2.5 hours down.
Damn.
That whole like bottom part, there's some really really nice like shit where it's like really rural. There's like nobody around and
How was the weather?
gorgeous, bro. It was the highest it got was like 75.
That's
It was
dream,
so nice,
man.
dude.
It's been hot as fuck here.
In Portland, you're just walking around at like 4 p.m. on a weekday and shit. It's like fucking 72, 69, and then you go to Seaside, it's like 60 to 65. Oh my!
That's
God.
unreal.
But did you need a
man.
hoodie?
I just wore a long sleeve.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
That's good stuff right there.
And so we're taking these trails, right? And the trails, they get a little wild, man, because Denver, I think it's a lot of rocks and it's like incline and stuff. This one wasn't as inclined, but the trees are so dense. You feel like you're lost or something. And then you keep walking and you see like a road. Like
Okay.
away in the distance you hear like a car drive by. And you're like, all right, we're good.
We're surrounded by humans a little bit.
We were trying to take a hike up from this park called Ecola Park, from this lookout point all the way down to the beach. And we got like, I thought that we should have been there at that point. We weren't. And I was like, oh my God, we're fucking lost. I was like, we haven't seen anybody in like 45 minutes. Like, are we
Yeah.
going the right way? So we start turning around and we stop and we start taking pictures of some shit. And then a fucking dad and like a 3-year-old walk in behind us.
You're like, thank God.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh shit, I wonder how far away we were from getting But your phone doesn't work, so it shows you're over here when you're supposed to be over here.
Oh,
God.
your service wasn't like recognizing where you are?
No, because you're too deep in the woods. Deep
Ah.
as hell. I'm telling you, bro, they're like lush, beautiful, like really dense forests, and there's so many different types of plants and
Did you
stuff.
see any wildlife or not? Not really.
Surprisingly, no. Not even like deer and stuff like that. They have like moose signs and shit, but you don't really see any. I didn't
Maybe
see
at
any of these.
night.
Well, because the thing is, with Denver and like Colorado and stuff, they got the roads, right? They got lots of highways and stuff, but there's a good amount of flat land near the highways, and then it gets to a mountain that you can see, whatever, 100 feet away or something.
Yeah.
This shit, the sides of the road, there'd be like no shoulders, and it's just like dense trees right here. So you're essentially driving on like a one way this way, one way that way.
There's hella trees on either side.
Hella trees, yeah. There's no empty space. So like I don't know where an animal would be unless they just fell into the road.
Yeah.
Like or jump straight out of the trees.
I mean, because I know they have them up there, bro. There's bears and there's like
No, they do.
deer and all kinds of
They
stuff.
have like cougars and stuff, and
Yeah,
like mountain lions.
mountain
and shit.
lions.
Apparently, in the coast too is where they have the most of them. But
Man, take me to the bar.
my God,
Take me
dude,
to the bar.
Take me to the bar where it's safe.
no mountain lions here.
No mountain lions, just
Get
cold
mauled
beer.
in the bathroom. No, but it's really nice, guys. It's really fucking nice. We
Yeah.
should give it a go. Like it. Yeah, it's real nice.
I've heard
So,
from a few people.
really
it's
beautiful.
nice.
Yeah.
And then Washington too. It looks really nice too.
Seattle's lit, bro.
Yeah, I want to go to Seattle.
Seattle's fire.
I've heard it's
Yeah.
cool.
It's a nice ones in Seattle.
Some nice,
Good time
some
in
nice
Seattle.
ice. A little bit of ice.
A little bit of ice.
Nice ice up there. Yeah, it was a good time, the boys. It was a good time.
Good time.
Yeah, Salt Lake City looked real nice in the layover.
Mm.
You know, whatever.
Yeah, hella Mormons up there.
Yeah, yeah, they do.
That's like Mormon Central, Salt Lake
Mormon
City.
Oh, in Utah.
Central.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
These fucking airports, though, bro, they be charging too much money, man. I went to California Pizza Kitchen.
It's awful,
That's a
bro.
trap.
That's
a tourist trap
That's a
right there.
super trap.
That's a trap.
What was it, like $60 for the two of you? I bet.
It was literally $60.
Yeah,
it was
bro.
$58.
That's the breakfast club.
You absolutely nailed it.
That's
Yeah,
a fucking
dude.
breakfast club at Bush.
Oh yeah,
That's some bullshit.
that's gonna be $30 for just
Don't
you
go.
with the tip.
And the pizzas were, it was like $22, and I was like, you know, how big is this? She's
It's
like,
like-
oh, you know, it's about like a personal.
It's like literally
Yeah.
like that big.
I thought we were gonna share that bitch. I was like, oh, you son of a bitch. So I got a pasta with the pizza, and the pasta was like something straight out of Olive Garden that they heated
Oh,
up from
man.
2 days ago. But you got
And airport food is just expensive as shit too,
Yeah.
bro. Like
no dollar menus on the fast
it's
food.
fucking
Oh, dollar menu. There ain't no
ridiculous,
$5
man.
menu.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's all
Man,
$7 at least
It's all $7.
I
Man,
got
Whataburger said 20
It's because
for a meal.
for a meal.
Oh,
yeah, bro. I'm telling you, airport food is expensive. Or like, because sometimes when I would go on business trips, like I'll just look at it because I'm curious. I'm like, all right, how much do I have left to spend for the day?
No.
And like one time I got like breakfast tacos at this random place in the airport because I couldn't find anything and I was right next to my gate and I was trying to get some work done on my computer before the flight was leaving. So I was like, I need to get something to eat real quick because I'm really hungry. I'm not gonna eat until like 4 or 5 p.m. So I got breakfast tacos. They were like $27
a piece?
God.
total.
Oh,
And it
my
was
How many
like-
did you get? Like 3?
It was a decent amount. It was 4 and they were like a decent size.
Yeah.
But $27 for
that's
breakfast tacos,
That's
bro.
$7 a piece,
That's
bro.
the real
little less
hit.
than $7.
Fuck
a piece.
opening up a restaurant out here. I want to open one in the airport.
That's
But
ridiculous.
imagine the realist. Imagine how much it costs to
But
rent out a
you're getting your,
spot.
you're getting your
Expensive
shit
as
back,
fuck.
bro.
I mean, what would be a good? Because I saw some silly things there. Like
Spencer's.
it was a place that sold like only cheese stuff. It
I
was,
believe it.
It was called like Mike's Cheese or something like that.
Mike's
Was it
cheese in
Houston
the
or was it
airport.
in Salt Lake?
It was in Dallas.
Hell yeah.
Mike's cheese out
The
of
Dallas
Dallas?
airport is fucking
I don't know what they were on, but it was all soups and cheeses. And I was like, I mean, I like
Soups
cheese,
and
but like you would
cheeses.
think a place like that would not do well at an airport.
Dallas airport has whack ass food. All they
That
got
shit
is like
is horrible.
Subway and
Yeah.
like a bunch of random fucking chains.
It was Wendy's, and that's what I ended up getting.
Yeah.
Wendy's. It was like
Honestly,
chicken
a lot of
sandwich.
American
Airports, they don't
airports
be
are
on shit,
garbage,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
Like when I went to like Taipei and then I went to like Tokyo's airport, their airports have much better food, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
it's just like malls, right?
yeah, they like I was when I was in Taiwan's airport in Taipei, some of the restaurants in their airport are like rated by the fucking Michelin
Yeah.
people.
Damn.
They're that
They want to
fucking
give you
good.
something when you land that represents the fucking country.
Exactly.
Whereas in Houston, they're like, bitch, which?
The
You
best
get
you'll
some
get
Whataburger.
here.
hits with Jack in the Box.
You probably land in Vegas, like Emerald's got a store here,
Emerald's got a store.
and he hasn't been there in 10 years. It's some guy with
That
a
man
face
never
tattoo,
ate
man.
there.
That guy's never ate there
Never
in his
ate-
life.
He don't even know that bitch existed.
I have a restaurant.
I have a restaurant in the airport. What the fuck?
Yeah, people are wrong about the homeless folks too. I walked around the city a little bit. You see homeless people, right? And
Yeah.
Like I would say the same quantity you would see here. The quality is a little worse.
The quality of the
And we're
homeless.
talking quality because they're a little
What
more
do you mean?
tweaky. They're like standing
They're
in the
fucking
corner.
like geeked out off the.
Oh, they're like
off
Venmo
the,
people
off the
up there.
shit.
I think because here they're probably so exhausted. Bro.
I'm telling you, the
It's
heat
so hot.
The heat wears you down. You
Yeah.
cannot do drugs here to that
Yeah,
extent.
You'll melt.
Yeah, it
You will
immobilizes
melt.
them.
You will melt, bro.
Immobilized.
Yeah, they've been, yeah,
It tames them.
they've been seduced.
It's tamed by the heat.
They've been tamed. Yeah.
But up there, they're probably
It's domesticated.
They're a rabbit, huh?
Nice long hair. No, over there, yeah, over there the weather's nice, so they have the energy to shout, and they're shouting about like,
Give me money.
yeah,
What
like,
are
you
they saying?
skis are whore. I saw a guy on the side of the street just like yelling, "You skis are whore," and he stands up and he gets up and he walks away, and there's like this rock that he was sitting on. I was like, that looks like a great rock for a homeless person to sit on. I bet they like cycle that rock out. I bet that's a really popular area.
Oh my god.
But I was expecting, because people kept talking about getting bipped and like getting your car broken into. Maybe if I would have stayed in the heart of downtown, that would have happened. But I hardly saw any. We like drove over there and went to go eat at some ramen place and walk around and shit.
Yeah.
I didn't really see a lot of homeless people. It was actually really cool. Like the streets are pretty small. It's way less populated than
Houston
anywhere
is.
near here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that.
It's like you would think that there'd be a ton of people over there, but there's not. And I don't know. It's just the people.
You're
like,
talking about Portland specifically.
Portland specifically. You'll
Yeah,
see like
I've heard it's like that show. Have you ever seen Portlandia?
yeah.
That's what I
they're
think.
real
of,
weird. Fred
yeah,
Armisen.
That's what I think of when I think of Portland.
Yeah, I'm just a little baby. You seen that bit? It's a dumb bit.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it's cool, man. Like you'll see, like, because I've never seen so many blue and pink hairs in
Oh,
my
yeah.
life.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
So
them out there.
many
Yeah.
with the ear piercing, eyebrow piercings. And
I think
stuff
that's
like
where the
that.
piercing.
stereotype comes from.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Like
Like,
they're over there.
The,
It's a lot.
the nose ring, the nipple piercings, all
Yeah.
that.
but they also have a lot of tech companies and like other companies out there.
I think Amazon? No, Amazon's in Seattle, I think.
I think so, but I know like Nike's out there in Beaverton.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
And so
yeah.
and I saw a few older dads that I could tell had some sort of affiliation with Nike because they were wearing like some Air Maxes that for sure no 55-year-old dad has no business wearing. Like how did you even know about these? These just came out. Like some Huff collabs or something.
Oh, yeah.
And they would never wear. And then they would have their like blue-haired chunky daughter with them. And it's like a fit young dad like on his iPhone with like an AirPod in, and then he's got like his like
Chunky
Keith Portland
daughter.
weird daughter, and everyone was really
Keith
nice.
Portland
Keep
weird
Portland
daughter.
weird. That's crazy.
His Keith Portland weird daughter.
And I'm not saying they're weird because they're chunky. I'm saying you got to see some of these folks.
The build is crazy.
But they're having fun, and more power to them. Shout out
they're
to
like
them.
the real Austin.
They're like the real Austin.
Yeah.
That's like in their blood. Austin,
what
they're
Austin
faking
used
it.
to be.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of their like the natural beauty they have in their landscape. Whereas
Yeah,
like
totally.
we don't have shit in Houston, bro. It's flat. It's hot.
It's hot.
It's just highways and cars, and that's
Yeah.
it.
We got to get out of here.
Bro, every
saying
drive
that.
you take in the background, you see huge trees everywhere.
That's beautiful, man.
And they put signs up that they replanted in 2017 or whatever when they cut down trees and all that
Bro,
stuff.
I feel like having that much nature around you legitimately makes a difference. Like I feel like I just feel better having all that nature. Like I feel
Yeah.
better being surrounded by mountains or having like mountains in the background, volcanoes, trees, all kinds of like beautiful nature like that. I just feel better when I'm around it.
Yeah, here you feel just boxed in. Like even when I
Yeah.
go to Austin now, it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel that amazing anymore, to be honest.
They
Like
took it all away, bro.
Yeah, I don't even really want to go on hikes anymore or anything like that.
You're sitting in traffic most of the time. in
Yeah,
Austin.
I'm just eating at restaurants and that's
It's
it,
not
kinda.
fun. It's not a good time.
It's not that great of a time. Before it was cool. Oh, you go to Lookout Point. It's awesome. Now it's just like, all right, I've been here, God knows, like a dozen times. Like it's just not that special anymore.
Yeah.
There's nothing to really see.
And there's traffic at like 1 p.m. in the middle of the day for any
For no
reason, any
reason.
day of the week.
Sucks ass.
Because there's so many people there.
The
now.
traffic over there was nothing, dude. It was nothing. And then
That's
everywhere
nice.
you're going, you don't even mind it because you see a fucking big ass waterfall way over there.
And it's just not a lot of people there.
It's just not a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's a lot more spaced out. Whereas Houston, everybody's like, we gotta live in one specific area.
Yeah.
How are
Everybody-
Everyone's
the
in a rush. And
How are the
shit.
people generally like when you're like ordering from places or when you're like going to grocery stores and like are people cool?
Chill.
Like
It's a lot of white folks. A lot of
Yeah.
calm white folks. A lot of people with
I
their
figured.
family. Like at that coastal city.
A lot of Chacos.
Wait, what?
What are those damn shoes?
Chacos?
The little strap-on shoes.
Are they called Chacos?
I don't know what they're
Crocs,
called.
not Crocs.
Not Crocs.
Not Crocs.
Hey dudes. Y'all see
I
Hey
have
dudes?
I have seen Hey Dude.
A lot of Hey dudes. I saw a lot of Hey
lot
dudes.
of Hey Dudes.
Hey dude.
The shoes are not called. I don't know what they're called. But I know you're talking about, Gio.
Yeah.
Birkin.
Nah,
No, not
Birkenstocks.
Birkenstocks.
That's not Birkenstocks.
They're more like sporty.
Two
I don't
straps.
know.
Yeah.
I think I know.
And
what
they go
you're
like
talking about.
zigzag.
Oh no, I don't know what those are. That's pretty neat.
Damn.
Toe shoes.
Yeah,
God forbid. I saw
basically.
toe shoes.
All right, so the people are cool.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of white people at that seaside place. It was like a lot of families.
Yeah.
It's like a tourist little part. I don't see a lot of people living there. It's probably super duper expensive.
How about my
in
Hispanic,
Portland-
brothers and sisters and my brothers, my black brothers? How are there a lot of
know
them?
about that.
I'll tell you what. It ain't a lot of black brothers out there.
Nah.
No.
It ain't a lot of Hispanics out there either. You got some Asians. You got
Damn.
some
You got
brown
some Samoans.
folks. You got a few.
You got some Samoans.
Now that you say that, I did
My
see a
Samoan
few.
brothers be out there. Seattle, Portland, they be up there.
And you know who they are too, because they got the tats and they're tan
And
as
the
hell.
hair.
Yeah, they got the Troy Polamalu hair.
The Tripolamalu
Dude,
hair.
The Moana.
as soon as I landed in Dallas, I said, "Oh my fucking god, it's so hot. This sucks ass."
Literally.
But then I saw my first black family. I said, "All right, here we go.
I'm home. Thank God.
I'm home.
I'm
This is
home.
a
When
nice
I-
change of pace."
I
Thank
flew
God.
from LAX and we walked outside the airport. When we landed at Bush, I said, "Fuck me, it's hot as hell here."
It's so humid.
It's
as soon as you
Wait,
get off the plane.
when did you go to LA?
I went to LA 2 weeks ago.
How was it? 'Cause they were having a heat wave too, but that might have been before you went.
Man, that bitch was non-existent. I was wearing a hoodie at night.
What was there?
Damn.
What was it? It was like 70s, 80s.
It was like 70s, and
That's
at night it would drop to maybe like
amazing.
58.
That's
What?
amazing.
What the fuck?
Their weather's like that
crazy.
pretty much year round. I think
Year-round.
they only get hot in like August for like 2 weeks.
I didn't
Yeah.
know it was like that in July, bro. That's
Yeah,
insane.
bro,
Yeah, bro.
it's beautiful out there.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's crazy. That's
California's
nice.
nice,
It's just
man.
here. It's just hell here.
Damn. It sucks, bro.
It's only us.
If you
Oh,
guys,
I mean, Arizona too. They're getting cooked.
Oh, yeah, that's
also.
it, yeah.
They're getting literally cooked. Us,
Literally.
Arizona, New Mexico gets
Mexico's
fucking hot
bad.
as shit.
Yeah.
Nevada's not great either.
Nevada's hot as fuck.
If I could take all of you guys and my family and shit and just place you guys in a different city,
Just move everybody.
we're
move
going to Colorado,
everything.
boys. Yeah. And everything is so like you can
Whoa.
drive up to Oregon
Bro,
to
listen,
Colorado.
all it takes is one person to make the move, and then
Bro.
eventually more people will start coming out. You gotta be
family,
you gotta be the pioneer, bro.
You got to be the one to be like, bro, y'all got to come up here.
You gotta come
My
up here.
parents, my dad
Yeah,
is older.
that's my thing. It's
Yeah,
my
that's
one.
tough. Moving a family, like trying to get family over there would be tough.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Unless you could buy like a big ass plot of land, like a big ass house or something, and have multiple. You know
If
what I
I
mean?
was up, we would have been gone.
Bro, I would
I would have bought
Yeah.
a compound.
no chance I'd be here anymore. Yeah.
No, not a single chance.
I'd be flying you guys out just to come see your
You're
boy.
flying you guys
Come
out.
hang out.
But I would for sure be living out there, dude. Some of these houses, my God, dude, they're the most beautiful shit you ever seen on the side of a mountain.
People got. I was gonna say, people got the mountainside houses. That shit is nuts, man.
What's the winter like out there?
Now that's different. I don't know.
Okay.
That's why I don't think I'd want to go that far north because I think the winters get pretty brutal.
I've heard it's cold, but I've heard it's not like Chicago or New York style winter.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
you're not gonna die from it, but it gets cold as fuck.
I bet the roads are probably. I literally saw like 3 people swerve out because of the rain. It wasn't even, and thank God it wasn't
They
raining that
swerved
much.
out.
Bro, this lady was trying to make a U-turn a place she wasn't supposed to, and she probably tried to hit the gas too hard, and she spun out a little bit. in the
What
middle
a
of the road.
loser.
Yeah, I was like,
What
come
a
on.
loser!
What a fucking loser.
In a truck too.
In
Come
a
on.
truck. Come
In
on.
a
The thing's
truck.
got traction.
Come
Stop
on.
it. Stop it. But yeah, I saw.
You should have bought the all-wheel drive.
But it's not like Denver where the mountains are like where you see like really steep drops and then like ups. You don't see that a lot. It's definitely like a lot of incline and decline, but the slope is not that steep. So like the driving feels a lot more safe over there, I would say.
Lewis and Clark land up there.
Yeah, Denver would make me nervous during the winter when it's like you got to go down one of those big ass.
Yeah.
You need
yeah.
snow tires, bro.
Yeah.
If you're doing that shit.
Because there you'll see that shit and you're like that doesn't even look like I should be driving on it. Some of these roads,
Bro, I would be kind of scared of driving the snow. I feel like, bro, what if I fucking crash? And also
It's
sometimes
not
when
bad, bro. What's bad is ice. Ice is
ice on the road
The
seems
black ice?
horrifying, bro.
yeah,
Your car starts sliding and shit.
black ice is real, bro. That shit's real.
It's real.
Black ice are real.
Black ice.
Black
Black
ice.
guys and black guys.
Black ice, you can't see it. I've heard like people slip and fall at that shit
It's
in New York all the
horrible,
time.
bro.
Yeah.
I had that shit when I was in Amarillo. Like my first winter up there, I landed and I was driving back home and I slid crazy on the highway.
Oh my
On your
god.
it
it was
fell on your
bad.
booty. Damn,
It was bad.
shit's dangerous, man.
It is.
And
And then I
then-
got out the car and I slipped getting out the car.
Oh my
I'm
god.
so mad.
No, I laughed so
Dang,
hard.
Flabbert, nabbert.
I landed straight on my tailbone.
So were those the toughest winters you've living through?
yeah,
that
yeah,
you've experienced?
Because I mean, out here, we don't have no fucking winter.
Wait, it would snow out there, huh?
It would snow. It would be icy up there.
Like
It
to
would
what?
snow
Like
up there.
30 degrees, 20 degrees,
And the
type
wind
shit?
chill would make it like 12, 10.
12 degrees?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Jesus.
But that place was not real. There was fucking spider webs hanging off of like football lights, like stadium lights. It was crazy.
How do they not get frozen?
it's tough as
them,
fuck.
them spiders is different up there.
I always wonder that too with the bugs. How do they survive this? I don't know how they do
They
it.
got thick skin.
I guess so. Built tough, dude.
Built forward tough.
I only lived 2 weeks.
Dude, did I tell you guys I saw a black widow in my garage?
Oh,
That's
hell
crazy,
nah.
dude.
That shit was fucking horrifying.
What did
So,
where did you find it?
It was dangling from my garage right above my treadmill where I work
Oh,
out.
hell
It was
nah.
just chilling from its booty web.
Yeah, it's chilling from his booty web.
It had the red on the booty?
Yeah, I saw it because I was about to work out and I was looking at it. I was like, that's an interesting looking black spider. And I walked on the other side because like, let me look at the belly. And then I see the red hourglass and I'm like, oh, fuck, I know what that is. So we
How do they
vacuum.
even get that?
It's just a natural mark.
That's
I think it's
wild.
like one of those things where it's like, it's nature letting you know, don't fuck with this fucking
Time's up.
spider.
Usually those
Yeah.
poisonous animals are like they have bright colors and shit. They have
Yeah.
some sort of bright color on them.
So we vacuumed him up, let him die.
Put
You
him
didn't
in
even get to
jail.
the part where you killed him.
Nah,
You
we
just said
just-
we vacuumed.
We vacuumed and we let him die inside the vacuum.
Oh, you nice as hell.
Oh, you just left him there. And
Yeah,
just
'cause,
watched
bro,
him?
I don't want to try smacking that thing and then it fucking bites me.
I would have shot that
You gotta
motherfucker.
open the vacuum and let it drop, then run away.
No, we just let him die. I'm not trying to let him live. Fuck no,
true. He's
you're
gonna come
dying.
right
I don't
back.
want you because that means the black ones, the red body, those are the females. That means they have babies and shit.
That's his
Oh,
villain
hell
origin
no.
story.
So I had my exterminator dudes because I have like a service I pay for every month, and they had just come out 3 days before, and then I saw Black Widow. I'm like, okay, so you guys are clearly not doing shit.
Yeah.
So I told them to come out, and I want you to nuke everything in my house. Like I don't want any spiders. So they put down these traps in my garage. They're like little sticky traps, and they're probably like about a foot long, and probably like 4 or 5 inches like wide.
Yeah.
And so basically, it's like has a coating of like this sticky sticky goo, and any spider that walks onto it, because spiders like to hang out in corners and shit, they'll get stuck on there and they'll just stay on there and they die, right? So there's like 3 or 4, 5, 6 different spiders like getting caught on the traps, and I guess like sometimes when I open the garage, because I have the garage open for a long period of time while I'm working out or just doing stuff in there, and a frog jumped in. Cause I guess he was trying to get a
buffet time.
Exactly. He was
eating
like,
good.
bro. He said, "Oh shit, yum."
No way.
Bro, there was like, I swear, there's probably like 6
Trevor, you
spiders
gotta
on
come
there.
over here, bro.
It's Thanksgiving, dude.
Bro, he just jumped on there, and now he's just fucking stuck in there.
Oh, he's still on there?
Yeah, he's still on there.
Murder him. You got to murder him.
I don't want to touch it because I don't want to touch it. It's sticky. When I say it's super sticky, like I don't want to touch it. It's that
So
fucking
even if you
sticky.
try to smash something, it could stick onto your shoe or whatever.
Yes, and there's a bunch of spiders on it. Like I'm not gonna touch that.
Let him live, dude. You got to let him live.
He's
you
just
put him
too
in
late.
sticky jail, letting
He's
him
too
die.
far gone.
He's
You
too
know
far
what's funny
Kill
is
them
like
motherfuckers.
you know what's funny is it happened last week too.
Yeah.
But my girlfriend was home, so she rescued him and she got him out. And then it happened again the other day, but it looked like the same frog. It looked like the exact
But
same
this
frog.
time he was in there for good.
Yeah. It looked like the exact same frog where he was like, oh shit, like another free meal.
Animals are stupid as
He's freaking stupid,
He goes
motherfucker.
through all the he endures all the shit of her getting him off. and
Oh
she
my
puts him away.
God.
And he's like, oh,
It took her
God.
like
He starts walking away. He sees it. He's like, no way.
Bro, no way, free meal. Bro, it
Like
took
he's
her
never
45 minutes to get him off of the sticky trap. That's how difficult it was.
hell no.
She had to like get vegetable oil and grease his arms and like grease his legs. And then his fucking dumbass head was stuck to it, so she had to grease his head with the vegetable
She
oil.
saw him the second time. She was like, all right, fuck it.
She's like, it's too difficult to get him out, bro.
Yeah. Hey, you got to murk him. You got to step on him or something.
That's
Squish his little head.
That seems even worse.
I mean,
Just let
then
him
he's-
starve to death. That's fine.
Then you got guts all over the place.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
Guts
give
all
him
over
a
the
little
place.
squish right in the noggin.
Oh.
Right in the noggin.
Do you want to?
You get the back of a spatula and just like, I mean,
I'll nominate you to go out there and squish him. if
yeah,
you would
I
like.
say this, but it's probably very difficult.
Yeah,
to
it's
do.
difficult. I feel like more cruel, honestly, bro.
I
Just let
wouldn't-
them starve. It's natural. Animals die of starvation all the time in the wild, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true.
They
They
die
can't
every day,
find
B.
food.
It's true. Frogs around here though, they're probably eating pretty damn good. These mosquitoes.
Oh, they be eating
Oh,
good,
yeah.
bro.
they probably got to have a good hibernation.
They be
season.
laying poops, bro. Because one time, like, I saw some poops, and I was
Say,
like,
what is a frog?
they were
poop
big,
look
and I
like?
was like, is that a rat poop or like a dog poop? And then I was asking their exterminator because I saw a few of them. He's like, no, those are frog poops.
What are you talking like a bead size, like a bead?
It's kind of looks like a little cat poop. Damn.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a fat ass frog.
The frogs
My
be
cat's
laying,
would be like this.
bro.
Something like that.
He be laying them like that.
The size
Like a
of
Shrek, little Shrek frog.
The frogs be laying
size of
poops,
an eraser
bro.
or something,
Bro, that's
like a pink
crazy.
eraser.
Frogs be laying poops, man.
You gotta kill them motherfuckers.
Frogs be shitting.
You gotta kill them. Frogs
kill
be
the
shitting.
frogs.
Frogs do be shit.
Frogs be shitting. I'll kill a frog.
You kill a frog?
I'll kill a frog.
I don't like killing anything that isn't
I probably
a mosquito
wouldn't.
or a
I probably
roach.
wouldn't kill a frog.
I will
but
kill a frog, a spider, a mosquito.
I sometimes like to let the spiders chill.
Man, fuck them.
It
I let
depends
the
on the
spider,
spider.
if it's a non-venomous spider, I let it chill so it can like, because they eat a lot of like ants and
Yeah.
they eat a lot of other bugs, so I'll let them stay because of that. But if it's a venomous one like the black widow, oh no, he had
You're
to go.
dying.
He had to
You're-
go.
Yeah.
You're getting cooked.
That's different.
Or like a brown recluse. We have a lot of those in Texas. You got to kill those.
See, I treat them like homeless people. I don't want a lot of them around to think this is like a hangout spot. I gotta set the standard, and you bitches gonna die if you enter this apartment.
You don't come around with a slice of pizza. and give
Not
it to
at
them.
all.
Yeah.
a slice of pizza
Like, this
trying
guy's
to
all right.
trying to commiserate.
No, I don't come around with no chicken nuggies, no nothing.
They take your
dying.
kindness for weakness.
No.
In that scenario.
Yo, he's pretty cool. He lets us hang out in here.
Yeah.
He's good AC and shit.
So you know you're waking up with a spider right next to you.
Exactly.
Say good morning.
What's up, bro?
Thought we were bros now. No, that's too scary, bro. A black widow? Hell no, dude. That thing will kill you.
Yeah, I was reading about it. Apparently, like if it bites an adult, we're fine. It's like a myth that it kills adults. It's very rare cases that it kills. But if you have like a pet or a kid, they can for sure kill pets
Oh,
and kids. If
yeah.
like your pet or kid gets bitten.
So
on.
what? Because I've seen it before. It like corrodes your skin and shit. But like, what happens? You just if you don't treat it at all, will you die, or like you have a while before you'll die?
If you're like a grown person,
Yeah, like if it bit you, like you
I
have
don't
like a
think-
few hours.
I don't think you'd die. I think you'd be in a lot of pain, a ton of pain, like because I think it fucks with your central nervous system or something like that. It shocks it.
God damn, dude.
Yeah, to kill him.
Animals are too much.
Oh,
dude.
right?
Black Widow, I like
Jesus
it. Scarlett Johansson.
Like
Kill that motherfucker.
Kill her too.
kill her too,
Get her
bro.
out of here, Scar Joe.
Did you guys speaking of Marvel? Did you guys see Deadpool?
I did see
No, I haven't seen.
I liked it, man. I thought it was funny.
it. It was cute.
I heard good things. It beat Passion of the Christ just recently.
Oh,
no
yeah, get that outta
way!
here.
As the
Yeah.
highest R-rated movie? Nah,
Of
chill
all
out.
time.
Passion 2 got to come out and beat that shit, bro. Chill out, dog.
JC's
The
got a couple
Resurrection.
AKs.
The Resurrection, man. That shit's gonna come out. My boy Mel Gibson gonna release it.
They have to make it a parody movie like that one.
They got to.
They have
bro.
to bring
That
in
would be
all
so
the-
fire.
All the bringing the
All the
devil,
other Jesuses,
bringing
the Christian universe.
bringing Muhammad, bringing fucking Moses, bringing everybody.
a clash between him and the devil, like
That would
make
be
it a
so
real
crazy.
action movie.
That would be so fire.
That would be pretty fire. Like Lord of the Rings, but with the God and the devil.
I seriously hope
be
that in
sick.
that movie there are a lot of like war scenes or something like that.
There better be.
Imagine like a war in hell. That'd be nuts. That'd
would
be
be
kind of
pretty
cool.
Why haven't they made that? They should make a hell movie. How do you do that though? I don't know.
He's making
I don't
it.
think you can get people on their side.
It's a hell movie he's making.
Not a hell movie,
Oh.
but like the movie involves going down to hell. Jesus going down to hell and rescuing his boys or something like that.
Oh,
Whoa, because Passion of the Christ is the real life story of it, right? Where like,
I mean, as real as we could get. To,
all right, there's
the
probably no
Bible.
Jesus ever that
Yeah,
existed.
but we
No,
know
but
what I
like it's like just a human.
Faith, it's very faithful to the Bible. Yes.
He's not like floating around and like shooting beams. out
No,
his
bro.
eyes,
It's a
right?
very
okay.
It's a very
playing
grounded.
guitar.
It's grounded in reality, bro.
Believe in me or die.
Believe in me or die.
Sprays down.
oh my
And
god!
children screaming and running away. So this one, he's going down there and he's gonna have a clash. He's gonna have a little clash. Is that in the Bible? Jesus does that.
I think so. I can't tell you. I've never read the Bible.
Yeah,
Post death, right after they murk him, that's when he's like, might as well.
I think he goes down to hell. He scoops up some angels, and then he's like, "Let's go." And he brings them back to heaven, and he's like, "Let's fuck."
Damn, it's
Not,
really like
not
the
heaven. He brings them back to
Avengers.
earth.
Oh, how'd those angels
It's
end up
Avengers.
down there? Well, they get captured, taken
I
down.
don't know the way it works, bro. I couldn't tell
I don't
you.
know the logic. I don't know how it works.
Who's the real bad guys? Who's
who's the real bad guy.
the covert operation?
Oh
Damn,
my
so
God.
Deadpool is really the highest grossing R movie of all time now? That's
Yeah,
nuts,
bro, yeah.
man.
They
is
put
crazy.
they put a lot of money into it.
They did.
That was an expensive ass movie.
In my
Those
opinion,
motherfuckers
that
get
saved
paid.
Marvel.
People
They
keep
needed
saying
that, bro.
But what
They
does that
needed
mean?
that.
Like,
By
It gets
by saying
more
that,
attention.
I mean,
like people care about it now.
Yeah,
no, but did it do
it
anything to
saves-
set anything up? Or
somewhat, yes. Like it kind of saves like the narratives for Marvel that they're trying to set up for like the future Avengers movies because
Yeah.
you saw they're gonna bring Robert Downey Jr. back as Doctor
we
Doom.
need to talk about that. Yeah,
We'll get to that.
That's a little desperate.
what a
I
cheap
agree. That's
move.
extremely desperate. But
Yeah.
I mean, what does it tell you? Fucking Homeboy came back from Hugh Jackman came back as Wolverine, so
And
they're
it
bringing
worked, yeah.
they're bringing and that works. So now they're like, we're gonna bring everybody back.
after Logan too, which was such a fucking powerful performance.
That's
Yeah.
one of the best Marvel movies I've probably ever fucking. That's probably my favorite one is Logan.
It's not even a Marvel movie. It's a Fox movie.
really.
Well, isn't it like licensed or they're licensed by Marvel?
No,
right?
not at that time. It was still just Fox.
That was a good fucking movie.
Yeah.
Man. That's a great movie.
We don't give Fox credit for that one. They got some bangers. They got a little bit of bangers. but
Didn't they
also
do
got
all
a
the
lot of
X-Men
cool-
movies too? The First
They did the
Class
first-
and
they did- yeah,
they,
they did all
had
that.
some good ones, bro.
They got some good
First
shit.
Class
They
is
got some-
great.
Yeah.
James McAvoy, dude. That guy's a
Yeah,
great actor.
he's a fucking
I was
fantastic
watching
actor.
Split again, and I've seen that movie like 5 times.
Watch it.
Bro, watch it.
That's a great movie,
He's
Gio.
such a good actor. It's insane.
I
He
just
steals
remember
every
watching it in the
scene.
theater, and I was just like, it wasn't moving me.
It was you want to be moved.
Yeah, I wanna
You want to be
be
moved to
brought to
tears.
Make me
What?
cry.
There's some pretty sad shit in there with the uncle.
The uncle.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
there's a whole bit. She's like a timid girl on Taylor Joy. She's the main character in it.
Yeah.
Her. You want me to tell you? It don't matter.
I know. I saw it.
Her uncle's like keeps having flashback. Her uncle's was like molesting her.
Oh.
They would go on like hunting trips or whatever. and-
Oh, that happened?
Oh,
Yeah.
I do
Oh, wow.
remember
That
I
actually
missed
happened.
That. I
I
missed
do
that
remember that.
completely on
And then
my
at
first
the-
watch.
At the end, she gets released from police custody to
And
the
she doesn't
uncle.
want to go back.
And and then it's like a moment where she's
Yeah.
like thinking about it, and then it just like cuts out. And then I guess in the third one, the Glass movie they made, it comes out that she's like, I don't know what she does, like an advocate, I guess, for the superheroes.
Bro,
or
M.
something
Yeah.
like
M.
that.
Night
Like
Shyamalan, man. Sometimes he makes some bangers, and sometimes he
I hear
has some.
this movie he
The
just
Trap?
put out is not a
He
banger.
has,
Yeah.
he has a lot of stinkers, bro. He has a
It's
lot
a
of
true
stinkers.
story, apparently, which is pretty interesting. They're trying to catch a serial killer in a
Oh, yeah.
concert venue.
Yeah.
That's an interesting concept.
It's like a dad is taking his daughter to a concert, and I don't know who does this, FBI or whoever. It sets up this whole elaborate thing, and they basically close everyone in this concert, and they're trying to hone in on this guy
Yeah.
and catch him. And he's trying to escape them the whole time.
Which I don't think is a good idea.
Yeah. And is that a real story, though? How can they even legally do that? Nobody
I don't
can
think
leave.
it's a real story.
Anyone who's a grown white man
I
cannot
think-
leave.
Anyone who's a grown white man cannot.
You must stay here.
I think they were like basing it off of like the phenomenon of like the Taylor Swift shows and like give it that feel. But it's his fucking daughter.
Yeah. Oh, what if there was a serial killer in the Taylor Swift
Yeah.
show somewhere?
I don't care about him no more.
But watch Split's good, Joe.
No, I thought it was
Glass,
fine.
I've heard, is not good.
I just didn't really. I don't know. Deadpool, I was like, this is cute.
Didn't love it.
Eh.
Really?
Wow.
What's your rating out of 10?
Like a nice like 6.5.
6.5.
Whoa.
Gio,
I wasn't
you're-
like crazy
You're
about
low
it.
rating it. Do you not find it funny at all?
I'll be honest. I don't really like a lot of either of the Deadpool movies. I watched them one time and I'm like, they're cool.
Dude, you're tripping. They're both
I think he's
good
funny.
as hell.
I don't think he's like. I think Ryan Reynolds is amazing, but I don't care about the other people. They're trying to get me invested in his girlfriend. I don't give a fuck about
I don't
that
give a
girl.
fuck about the girl, but I did give a fuck about.
And this, sorry to interrupt you,
No,
but in this
go
one they didn't harp on her too much. Like she had maybe like 5 minutes of screen time total. It's mostly Wolverine, and he's good in every fucking scene.
Wolvie is great.
He's good in every scene.
Wolvie. I love me some Wolvie, man.
Then that fucking.
They're beating the shit out of each other.
Oh, yeah.
Take it easy, guys. Take it easy.
I mean, it's fucking Deadpool Wolverine.
There's the. I won't say who he is, but the Gambit.
Oh my god!
I love that fucking
Channing
character,
Tatum or some
bro.
shit? I don't know.
Oh, you already know.
Oh, I know. Okay, I just guessed
Yeah.
that. I think it was Channing Tatum in a really old X-Men movie.
No, they were gonna make a Gambit spin-off movie, and it was gonna be Channing Tatum.
And then
He wasn't in any of them though.
No,
It didn't
that was
happen.
that
Who was
was
Gambit in that
fucking
movie?
Taylor Kitsch or something.
It was Taylor Kitsch?
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like they've never done that
I'm gonna make
character
a name of
justice. But that's always
Make
been
sure
one
you
of my
tell
favorite
everybody here what I did today.
Who?
That's what Gambit said in the movie.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah.
What did you do something? Oh, in Deadpool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he had a bunch of good lines in the movie. He had some of the best writing in the
some
movie
silly
was for
shit, some
He
Gambit.
did some
shit.
silly shit, bro.
I heard they got real silly with it. I like that New Zealand kid a lot in the second one.
Well, they brought back Wesley
little fat
Snipes,
kid?
bro. Oh, sorry, I'm
Wesley
spoiling.
Snipes?
I'm sorry, I'm spoiling shit for
Hey,
you, bro.
well, I figured they're gonna bring in a lot of
Bro, Wesley
actors.
Snipes steals every fucking scene
He was
too,
great.
bro. I love him, man.
I hear he's a real bastard to work with.
yeah, I
bro.
heard he's a piece of shit.
They
'Cause-
referenced that in the movie.
They're still trying to finish up that
Do
fucking
they?
movie.
Yeah. They're like, oh, what did he say? He was.
They had so many like meta like one-liners or like
Because they talked
zingers.
about how Ryan Reynolds was in the Blade movies.
Yes.
Oh, I heard
And he
Wesley
was
Snipes
like-
was mean to him.
He said he was mean to him, but he also said that they were never even on set together.
Yeah, like he was a
like-
diva.
Yeah.
I've
So
heard
he was
that
like,
about him.
Wesley Snipes. Deadpool said something, and Wesley Snipes was like, "Oh, this is my first time I've ever met you. Like, I've never seen you before."
Ryan Reynolds, dude, broke my damn heart. That son of a bitch.
Who? Wesley Snipes?
No, Ryan Reynolds.
Oh.
Donated a milli to a cause I don't like.
Oh no.
To Israel, yeah, he
Damn.
donated a whole milli. Him and his wife, Blake Lively.
Damn.
But-
They're them Hollywood people, bro. They got deep connections to that.
I gotta watch it though.
To that organization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I passed on In and Out. Not In and Out. Inside Out.
We can go right now.
Passed on it.
In and Out.
No, I passed on Inside Out, and I was like, I'll just wait for this to come out. I'll watch
Inside
it.
Out was pretty good to me.
But
That
I
was good,
gotta
too.
watch Deadpool in theaters, bro. I want to see that in theaters. Looks good.
Yeah, it was a good one. I'd recommend it.
I feel like that's a good movie for like seen in theaters only. Like with a lot of people in there, and like everybody gets excited and shit.
Yeah, it's real fun.
The laughing vibes.
So
and
back to Robert Downey Jr. coming back to the Marvel
Gave
universe.
that man. They gave him a bag.
They probably gave him like $100
much
million.
you think?
No, it was
A
like
lot.
100.
Probably $100 million, bro.
Because they gave the
Legitimately.
Russos 80 mil.
He's gonna be in another trilogy, or just gonna be one movie about him.
I think they haven't said how many he's agreed to, but I'm sure
Yeah.
he's probably agreed to a few.
They interviewed fucking Jonathan Majors on the street. He said, "I'm heartbroken about the
My
decision."
guy, bro. They did
Bitch, what
him
you
so wrong.
expect?
Oh,
To this
brother.
day,
he lost out on millions.
I'm going to maintain his innocence.
You think?
Yes, bro. Tell me every single time you think about situations like that,
Yeah.
and then you put the black dude against the white woman, they're gonna
They always
take.
lose,
They're
yeah.
gonna take her side.
But
you know what I mean?
There was fisticuffs involved. Either even though it was both ways, you just can't put yourself in that situation.
Yes,
There
he was
were
stupid for doing.
fisticuffs
He was stupid for doing that.
And you
He-
can't do that as we're trying to make you the guy, bro.
And you find that video of him running faster and release it faster. It had been like a week since it happened, and then they released that video. I'm like, all right, well, it's too late. Everyone's got their suspicion.
Yeah, his what do you call him? Defense.
Yeah.
Whoever he
Horrible.
paid, they fucked his shit up bad too.
Horrible.
Like they just didn't represent him correctly, and
But it
just
makes you think.
But it was
That
the
could mean
opposite-
he did it. They couldn't get him out of it. Like there was nothing they could show.
that is
to
the
get
case
I don't know.
too. But
The
I mean,
optics of it
I
was
don't
just
know,
crazy, bro.
man.
His
The
management
optics were
team
just-
left him. He was making good now, and she getting spun around by other dudes.
Yeah,
It's weird shit going.
He's a making good.
he was right.
I don't know
He
what
still
they are. They seem very nice with each other.
But man, his whole arc would have been fantastic, bro. Like he's that whole Kang universe, the whole thing. And I just think he's a good actor too, bro.
is. You know what? You know what?
You don't
didn't
fuck
help,
with him?
though? Well, you
I
didn't
thought
like
he was
Kane?
pretty good.
I didn't like it. The way they were doing like the multiple versions of him just looked too silly to me.
It didn't
I
look
think
good.
the whole multiverse thing
was
is
ass.
fucking annoying and
Yeah.
stupid. And they're still trying to like.
They're still gonna do it.
They're still gonna do it, and I'm just like, can you guys stop? Like this, time things don't work unless you're Christopher Nolan. That's the only way time movies work.
It doesn't work over multiple movies because then the idea gets dragged out. And it's like,
Yeah.
all right, bitch,
Yeah.
we're gonna see all
Like-
the Batmans now and all the fucking
You
whatever.
do it
the
one
fuck.
time to pivot the whole thing, and then you
Exactly.
stop. That's it.
You leave it at Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And
now
that's it.
Every movie has people jumping in from different universes, and I'm just like, bro, come on. Like,
Man,
this
they
is,
had Homegirl and Deadpool. I was like, why is this bitch here?
it's losing its luster, bro. In my opinion.
I wonder who that was.
I'm not gonna say who it is,
Fucking
but it's
Kristen
like
Dunst or something.
if I tell you the era of the movies that all of the characters that they pull from are like you'd be like,
Like
why
early
is she-
2000s.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like Edward Norton and fucking Kristen Dunst
Nah,
and shit
it's
like
not.
that. No, too crazy.
Nah, that would have been actually kind of cool.
Fucking William Dafoe. William Dafoe's too old now. God knows
I
how
would
they
love
even
to
put
see
him in
him,
Spider-Man.
bro.
I know.
love
And he was
Willem Dafoe,
killing
bro.
shit in Spider-Man.
He's a
did.
great fucking actor.
He damn
such a
near killed
creepy-
Tom Holland.
yeah, he did.
He killed fucking Aunt May.
Yeah, that was pretty good in that movie.
That was
part.
as best as it gets.
That's one of the best castings for a villain.
Oh
in,
my god, he's so good.
He's up there with
Doc
like
Ock,
Heath
too.
Ledger and like Spider-Man had some good villain. Yeah, he what's his name? I forgot the actor's name, but the Doc Ock guy, bro, fantastic
Hispanic
actor.
guy, right?
Yeah.
Alfred Molina,
Alfred
Yeah,
Molina.
yeah.
fantastic
I was
actor
gonna say
too.
Javier Bardem. but I
Hello,
was like,
Peter.
no,
Oh,
that's
he would have done a fire job.
He
as
would have
Doc
been
Ock.
Oh, yeah.
crazy as Doc
he was a
Ock,
little
bro.
skinnier too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like Doc Ock being all chubby.
Heads or tails. And he has like 8 of those little guns that used to kill cattle.
That's
Killing all the
perfect.
Spider-Mans.
That's a good note to end
Are
on.
people? Well,
Oh, my bad.
I'll leave it on this. Are y'all interested in what happens? Well, when you see the movie, you'll have an opinion. But are you interested in what happens going forward for Marvel?
You know what? Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I am because this
brought you back
This movie
in.
was fun. It brought me back in.
All right.
I'll
They're
give it
not all
that.
gonna be like this, guys.
They're not. It's gonna be a bumpy road ahead.
Yeah.
You
It's
get
gonna
a
be
you
very
get a Thor
bumpy road.
Ragnarok, but you don't get another one until now.
You might
Until
get
just now.
You want to get a Thor Love and Thunder in between that bitch, and that's not a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that.
All right. Take care, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye. They haven't done anything good since, in my opinion, since Thor Ragnarok.
Avengers.
Everything's just been garbage, bro.
Oh wait, Guardians of the Galaxy. I did enjoy that.
Oh yeah, that was good.
The third one was really good.